How are we doing? I'm just currently fixing my vase of flowers at the moment. And never thought this would end up being a daily fucking thing, but sure look it. I was bound eventually to take this thing more seriously and stuff like that. So embracing the changes and new beginnings, I suppose. I really like flowers. Roses in particular. And I'm just after getting my flower tattoos, so yeah. See, Primark's finest vase. Roses. I actually don't know in particular what flowers they are, but yeah, call it treating myself. Yeah. Before anyone asks, I actually bought this bouquet myself. You know, not a lot of people believe me when I actually say that. They're like, "Oh, who bought you the flowers and stuff like that?" But um, I don't know. I don't. I just currently like fixing my room up at the moment. I'm just like doing air freshener stuff like that, and I know my stomach is very much so visible, but I'm trying to gain weight at the current moment, so I'm not used to having even a tiny bit of stomach showing. But sure, look it. As I said before, new beginnings, you know. And I'm just. Are you a cool person? That is up for you to decide. We all have different definitions of cool and stuff like that. So, to some people, I am cool. To some people, I am an absolute loser. It's all subjective, really, isn't it? Ah, and I just dropped an earring. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, hey, what's up? Nothing much really. Just trying to do the whole healing process for my tattoo and piercing. Not really the nicest. What's that on my shoulder? Oh, it's I got a collarbone tattoo, so it's just the cling film to protect it. Yeah, I got a tattoo. I got a tattoo yesterday. It's a flower, and it says we accept the love we think we deserve. Yeah, yeah. Should be obvious. I like flowers. Looks nice. Yeah, it definitely will look a lot better when it heals. I can't really see it the best because it has a cling film and everything over it, but sure, look it. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I like tattoos. They're one of the few things that make me happy. So, what's the strip of tape to prevent eviction? I think the strip of tape is to like just kind of like keep the cling film on. The cling film protects it, and the strip of tape is just to keep it on. You know, there. Can I borrow like dollars? No, this is not a charity. How long do tattoos and piercings take to heal? Oh, so my little industrial that's going on, that's probably going to take me a year or so to heal. And the helix I got on my other ear took me around a year and a half to heal, but I had got it done at like a dodgy tattoo, a dodgy piercing place, so that's probably why it took so long. As in, even though the industrial piercing is like what like takes longer to heal, it hurt less, and the healing process is way better than my helix that I got done. But that's because I went to a professional studio to do it this time. Um, Face check, not a hope. Hello to whoever just said hi to me there. My engine just blew. Gang, come on. I don't even have that much money to lend you. Did the tattoo hurt? It hurt like an absolute motherfucker because it's on my collarbone, and then I'm skinny as it is, so there was like absolutely no skin. So it was genuinely needle on fucking bone. It hurt like a bitch, you know. Yeah, fair. I don't know. Can I also just say, Travis Bada, I appreciate you popping up every single stream. God damn, fair play to you. You know, I assume you're working or something. Good luck with that shit. Are you Scottish? No. She's English. I am not. Do you like Harry Potter? Never watched it. Hello to whoever just said hi to me. How are you? I'm just kind of bored. I'm just trying to fucking react. Are you Welsh? No. Why are people asking her age? Why does that matter? The reason I'm just ignoring those questions is for the pure fact they're basically trying to gauge whether I'm legal or not. So, you know, yeah. Can I ask you something? I mean, you can go for it, but it's up to me whether I answer it or not. But yes, you can ask me something, but depends on your question if I'll answer. Do you know car driving or motorcycle riding? I have a lesson in 2 weeks for my motorbike. So I'm not qualified to drive at the moment, but I'm in the process of doing it. So, um, that's disgusting. I agree. Yeah, it's you know. Ooh. What do you get out of? Okay. Yeah, you go live around my lunchtime. It's 3 p.m. for me. Afterwards, I go back to work and listen to you in the background. Fair. I fuck with that. You know, I couldn't imagine me being yapping. Would I feel like me yapping would be decent enough background noise, to be fair, because I have the tendency to never shut the fuck up. So that would work out. Fair. Where's Nuggy? Lads, where's my son? Oh, Nuggy, found you. I was about to have a fucking crash and I was like, where's Nuggy? Yeah, son. You sleep in a hotel room. This is my bedroom. Lads. Oh, I didn't get Nuggy's Pepsi. Oh, no, I have a solution. I have a solution though, lads. Nuggy. He didn't get Pepsi. He got a Red Bull, but it's sugar free because I don't know if dinosaurs can have sugar. So, aren't you happy, Nugs? Don't you love Red Bull? I'm being held hostage. I love my Red Bull. See, he's happy. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I actually love Nuggy so much you don't even understand. You sleep in a hotel room. Um, to go back to that, a lot of people have made comments about my room, but I think it's just because I don't have it decorated or anything, or maybe because of how it's looked. But like, this is actually my bedroom, lads. I just don't I don't know if this makes any sense. I know this is my room, and I know I'm gonna end up living here for as long as possible or whatever. But it's the type of thing where it's like I've never felt secure enough in a place to decorate it. So I like tapestries and I like stuff like that, but I don't know. I just don't want to set stuff up. And I know that seems stupid, but can I ask you a question? Do you have a pet? I have no pets. I had childhood pets and stuff like that, but Hey, you don't want to know what happened to those. Nuggy! Yes, that is indeed my son. Hiya. Hi, Travis Johnson. I'm just scrolling back throughout the comments. So what if it's not a real dinosaur? Who gives a fuck? Thank you. I appreciate the support. I fuck with you. Appreciate that. Um, so you vape. I don't vape. I don't really give a fuck what people do in their free time and stuff like that. Hey, Nuggy, there's your Red Bull. I can leave you there. It's up to you whether you drink it or not. But I don't vape. I don't really give a fuck if people vape, but I never enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie here and say I've never took a pull. I've never smoked a cigarette or anything like that. I like how nicotine feels. I could never. I never liked how vaping made me feel. You know. You are pretty. Thank you, girl. I have plushies that I talk to as well. Glad to know I'm not the only one. Yeah, no, a lot of people judge me, especially at my age, for like having a plushie and stuff like that. And I'm being dead ass. For his birthday, I bought Nuggy a cake because in my notes app or whatever, I have it saved what day I bought him at. So I considered that his birthday, and he had his first birthday like 2 weeks ago, like maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. I bought him a fucking cake. And I bought him a liter Pepsi, and I might have drank all the Pepsi to myself, but he has a Red Bull now. He's fine. How can I achieve your Anglo-Saxonness? I assume you're just talking about my fucking accent. Just be born and raised in Ireland. It's just move here, dude. I broke my finger. Well, that ain't great, like, but hello, are you British? I am Irish. Yeah, that is amazing. I do the same. Happy late birthday, Nuggy. Amazing. Happy belted birthday, Nuggy. Yeah. Lads, next fucking his second birthday I'll do a stream. Irish or Northern Irish. I live in the Republic. I was born in the Republic. Yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, I taught your English. Shame on me, I guess. To be fair, they're easy enough to. The only huge difference is the accent, to be honest with you. Which is a bit controversial to say because the whole of England, like England, oppressed the fuck out of Ireland in history and stuff like that. So some people might shoot me for saying that, but sure, look it. Hello to whoever just said hi to me there. And okay, I'm gonna put your Red Bull away, but it's yours, and you know it's yours. Ah! Where do we find the where do I find the block button? That's another question. And I just found it. Can you say no? Nah. I don't speak, I'm mute, dude. I can't say that. My apologies. Yeah. I love the block button. I love it on Instagram as well. But the only difference is on Instagram I actually block people I know. That's the only difference. Makes it way more enjoyable. Way, way more enjoyable. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Hello to whoever just said hi to me. And another person said hi to me. Hello. How we doing, lads? And yes, I am drinking a liter of orange juice. Hello to whoever just said hi as well. You're pretty. Thank you. Hey, it's the funniest Irish woman on earth. Well, there is definitely funnier people than me in Ireland, but I appreciate that. You know, it's like I was gonna make a really bad joke, but it low key had some truth to it. when you slowly but surely need to figure out survival strategies so your mum won't beat you, so you just make her laugh. Your hair is very similar to mine. Yeah, I fuck like a lot of people tell me I should straighten my hair and stuff like that, but I kind of like the waves and curls and stuff like that. I fuck with it. Um, do you watch Love Island? No. I used to, but that's just because my mum used to watch it when she wanted me to watch it with her. But like, I see clips of it on my Instagram, like Instagram the odd time. But like, I don't know, sitting down for me personally, sitting down for an hour to watch Love Island isn't my cup of tea. Hey, do whatever the fuck you want though. When are you gonna throw away the monster again, dude? European returns. That's 15 cents. That's gonna be collecting there for a fucking while. That is 15 cents, dude. That's how dare you? Um, favorite Irish musicians. I listen to no Irish musicians, no Irish singers, nothing. I just listen to my fuckboy music. They're all like American or Canadian. They're mostly Canadian. Can you give me a shout out? I subscribed and likes. Um, okay. Brooke, the OG campus shout out. Voila. Fair. You'll see their name in the comments. Click on their channel, whatever the fuck. Um, I'm Irish too, twin. My name's Sienna, by the way. Hi, Sienna. What do you do on your free time other than working out, going to the gym, series, movies, books, music, anything in particular? Um, I probably just message my friends and just like probably spend time with them. And I kind of just like I ain't gonna be so fucking fit. I might scroll on my phone for a bit. This is low key really embarrassing to admit, but I like playing this game called Episode Choose Your Story, which is basically a game I used to play when I was a kid. And the whole premise is like love stories and stuff like that, and it's like choice based. And I do play that, you know, I might post a bit on Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not the most interesting necessarily. I might go for a walk. I used to write poetry and stuff like that, but I'm just kind of chillaxing the fuck out at the moment, you know? Like, I don't have a lot of hobbies. To be honest with you, a lot of my free time is spent just kind of doing, like, talking to people, listening to music, and just, like, yeah, just thinking and stuff like that, you know? But, like, to be honest, I don't have much free time either. But, like, I do, like, I'm a fan. I'll pop a podcast on. I'd listen to, like, Chris Williamson's podcasts. Yeah, you know, I do watch a bit of YouTube here and there, a bit more than here and there. But sure, look at and favorite artist and or song ever. Favorites. Well, I got a tattoo for the weekend. Abel Tesfaye himself. I will always like his trilogy album. I do not listen to his music as much anymore. Um, Recently I've been listening to a lot of Party Next Door. My favorite song at the moment would be Right Now, Party Next Door, and stuff like that. You write poetry, recite something, please. Um, I have, I did that before. I did that before, and everyone kind of left. I don't know. Poetry ain't really my thing no more. I kind of grew with that. Funnily enough, as soon as my mental health got better, I stopped writing poems. You know, maybe that's why all poets are fucking depressed and shit like that. Trigger warning. Hey, sorry for the topic, but do you have some tips for hiding self-harm cuts slash scars? So if any of you have experiences with like self-harm and stuff like that, you need like you could either leave the stream or anything like that, or you could just like turn your volumes down or stuff like that. Um, well, obviously, I would assume I'm just gonna. It's summertime now. The weather has got better, I suppose. Well, obviously, I hope you're not doing that anymore. But like, listen, scars are there because it's past tense, and if you still are, I hope you don't do it anymore for your sake. But obviously, there's the common solutions people would say of, oh, just like cover them up, chuck a hoodie on, or something like that. But the reality is, in this weather and stuff like that, that's not ideal. Let's say you have to go swimming or something like that, and they're at like this part of your arm. I don't necessarily think it's the best to lie to people, but if you just don't want a lot of questions, and let's say if you're female or you're a gay man or something like that, and if, especially if you're a bit alternative, and let's say all your scars are from around here up to here, if people get used to seeing you with a fuck ton of go-go's and fucking scrunchies, especially because scrunchies will cover a lot more. If people just get used to seeing you with a lot of bracelets, a lot of jewelry, stuff like that, then they don't get to see what's underneath the jewelry and stuff like that. Like, obviously, if you are deeply insecure about your scars and you can get tattoos and stuff like that, you can get tattoos over them. You could try putting makeup over them. But like, it really depends on where you have them. But like, if I was in your position, just like maybe even like slowly but surely start wearing more jewelry and scrunchies and shit around here. Just stuff that covers really. Or start wearing a watch, stuff like that. It really depends where you have them. But like a long term thing for trying to hide them, maybe get a tattoo over it. And I'm not gonna. I know someone who they use self harm or whatever, and obviously I'm not gonna mention names or anything like that. And I'm just fixing my tattoo at the moment. But when they use self harm, they'd like draw shit into them. So depending on how the scar looks, let's say someone sees it, you could dead ass just lie and be like, I tried to do a stick and poke and I fucked up. And the ink didn't stay in my skin. You know? Depends on what you work in and stuff like that. Um but like okay, they're on my shoulders, wrists, arms, thighs, ankles, and chest. Um well, before I think of solutions, that I am really sorry that you went through enough pain and suffering in your life that all those areas were affected. But the solutions, um, okay, ankles. I would say get a fucking get and start wearing an anklet. Like your thighs, they are going to be the easiest one. Your thighs and your chest are going to be the easiest ones to cover up. Your wrists and your arms, I would start wearing a watch, start wearing a load of go-go, start wearing a load of what you call it, scrunchies. Shoulders. Hypothetically speaking, you do go the tattoo route to cover them. I would recommend you tattooing your shoulders first. You know, but that's also up to you. Like, if you don't show, like, if you don't, like, a lot of the clothes I wear, you can always see my shoulders. and stuff like that. But it's really up to you. Like I feel like yeah, like in the winter, it was like it will be way easier to hide. It's just a factor in summer's what's fucking you over at the moment. You know? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I wish I could. I wish I had more answers to be honest with you. I kind of just trying to think of some, but yeah. No, I'm really sorry. I'm really fucking sorry though, because I know people who used to. And I didn't go the stereotypical way of self harm, but I was self harming. As like I know the amount of pain that you got to go through to push yourself to that, you know. Okay, thanks so much. No bother. That means a lot. Hey, Jenny. At the end of the day, like I'm a human being. You're a human being. You know, like we're all we just share ideas, we share thoughts, stuff like that. You know. It might also depend where you live. Whoa! Whoa! No, it's okay. I've been doing it since I was 8, so I'm kind of used to it by now. What I will say to that is just because you get used to something doesn't mean that you're okay. It means you've started to accept, it means that you're started to accept and tolerate you being shitty towards yourself. Because, listen, I'm going to speak on this not because, like, and I'm going to obviously clarify, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not anything along those lines, but my understanding and my thoughts on self harm is when someone experiences so much psychological pain and their brain can't process it, and it's like their nervous system is so overwhelmed and stuff like that, they're like, I need to get rid of this pain somehow. So it's like they end up self harming to this distract themselves. And the thing is, it does make you feel better in the short term, but you are hurting yourself. It's self destructive, you know. And I'm not saying that to shame you. I'm saying that to you, as in, I'm saying you seem like a nice person. You seem like a sweet person. And I'm saying, and what I'm basically saying is, you deserve better than that. You know, I get why you do it. Logically, it makes sense. I know what it feels like to feel that shitty. But you you deserve to treat yourself better than that. You know? And I'm not saying that I'm disrespecting you or anything. I mean in the most respectful way possible. I'm I'm just saying it's not okay. Because just because people have made you feel shitty and just because that's probably all you've ever known doesn't mean that's what you deserve and that's what you should accept. You know? And hey, listen, I don't know you. I don't know what you've been through. And I can just imagine how horrific it has been. And I can just imagine how little support you've probably received your whole life. But what I will say to you is what made my life so much better was when I started loving myself, you know? And when, you know, and I'm gonna be so fucking upfront with you. Um, for the longest time, I said I loved myself and stuff like that. But the reality is, how I treated myself said the exact opposite. You know, I'm not taking anything personally. Don't worry. That makes me feel way better. I can't love myself. Like, I legitimately don't know how. Okay, well, I'm actually gonna show you something. Right. Okay. This is something. Right. So many people think I'm stupid for. I buy myself flowers every 2 weeks. And I just like flowers. You know? People always assume, oh, a fellow bought her flowers, something along those lines. But I really like flowers. And I view this as like a self care thing. And my therapist, when I told her I buy myself flowers every 2 weeks, it made her happy. So then I kind of just continued doing it. And I like having flowers in my room. You know? A big thing for me as well. I bought myself Nuggie a year ago. I bought myself Nuggie a year ago. And the amount of times I've cried into this teddy, the amount of times, like, honestly, he's a huge emotional support. Like, even if you just want to, like, I don't know what your financial situation is. I don't know your life. But, like, if you like teddies and having a teddy will make you feel better, buy a teddy. That's a form of self love. You know, even if someone is bad for you and you make the decision to set a boundary or completely cut that person out of your life, that's self love. You know? And I'm not going to lie to you, it took me a long time to love myself. It took me a long time to treat myself with the love and respect I deserved. And I'm not like, you're not gonna wake up tomorrow and you're not gonna suddenly treat yourself with the most respect and stop doing all the self-destructive shit. Like, it's gonna take a long time. But even doing the little things day by day just to treat yourself better, you know? Cope because no one wants to buy you flowers. I've had flowers bought for me before, so suck on that, dude. Yeah. But like, yeah, like as the last person said, setting little goals, you know. Oh, okay, I'll try that. Like, hey, listen, I don't know how long you've been watching me or whatever, but like, I'm starting to do like a daily live at this point, and if you ever just want to pop in, you ever want my life advice on it, I'm not gonna say my life advice is the best or anything like that, but I do try, and I do, I do speak a lot, and I don't have a solution to everything, but I do care about people, you know, and I come with the best intentions. Like, I might give you advice that isn't the best and stuff like that, but my intentions are very pure, and you know, and I'm not a trained psychologist, so I can't give you a bulletproof plan on what you should do to fix your problems, but I can tell you what helped me, you know. And the best thing I ever did for myself was slowly but surely distance myself from my family because they were toxic as a motherfucker, you know. And obviously, in this economy, I am very lucky and I'm very privileged. I managed to move out of Well, I was originally living with my mum's, then I live with my aunt. I'm very lucky I was able to move out of my aunt's, you know. And I do realize a lot of luck came into that. And but what I will also say is a lot of fucking hard work went into it well as well. You know, but I don't know what's troubling you. I don't know what's caused you pain and stuff like that. But that's up for you to decide how you want to go about it, you know? Fair. What are your favorite flowers? I'm a big fan of red roses. Did you hit the gym today? No, I haven't. I'm going to be hitting the gym next Monday, and I'm going to continue on my 5 day split. But it's just at the moment I'm healing my tattoo and my piercing, so I decided to take a couple of days break. Why am I being ignored? Maybe because I'm giving life advice to a person I want to give life advice to. You know, hey, listen, like I don't purposely ignore anyone, but it's the type of thing where it's like that person sent me a comment and I wanted to just speak to him for a bit. You know, it's not that I was inherently ignoring you, it's just my attention was elsewhere. You know, it's like, hey. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't fucking compare people to food places, but like just because I'm eating Burger King right now doesn't mean I can't go to McDonald's later, you know? I'm not calling anyone Burger King's McDonald's, it was a metaphor, okay? You have a nice life. Thank you for that. Who inspired you the most? My best friend. Every single day I wake up, I want to be the best version of myself for him. No, you helped me a lot, and I will give you a virtual hug back. Thanks for not being rude or mean when I asked. That last part breaks my heart because you saying thank you for not being rude or mean when I asked, that just shows that so many people have mistreated you throughout your life that you inherently expect the worst. You know? And that's because see the thing is when you say that I know you're being sweet and I know it's like you being respectful and stuff like that. But and I appreciate that, but it's also really sad because when you ask for help you automatically expected the worst. You know, and all I'm saying is you seem like a sweet person. You know, people should be nice to you. You know. Hey, but a lot of people are shitty. You know, a lot of people are shitty to be fair, so yeah. I do hope it gets better for you though. I really do. Have you visited Belfast? I've actually never been. I like black roses. Now, they are vibe, but my favorite roses have to be red roses. The hair is doing its own thing right now. Yeah, I have it just fucked in the clock clip. It probably looks like a state, but I'm after a shower there. I don't really give a fuck. Sasha, there is so much truth in her words. A highlight is the idea of treating yourself regularly, like the flowers, even at something as simple as regularly taking a walk alone, is valuable. Yeah, like it's the type of thing where it's like I'm just gonna speak about myself because at the end of the day I don't know their life, but I it was the thing. I didn't know how to love myself because the two people who were meant to show me love, e.g., my parents, didn't show it to me. So it was this type of thing.
it was this thing where people were like, you need to love yourself, you need to respect yourself, you need to set boundaries with toxic people and stuff like that. But it was this whole thing where it's like, I don't know what love is. So I'm gonna show you something else. Um I bought a fucking 18 pack of Red Bull. You know, and sure, look at, I might get a heart. I'm obviously not going to drink these all at the same time, but it's the type of thing where it's like, even this, I like Red Bull. I like having a cold drink. I like caffeine. It's something that makes me happy. Is it the most financially responsible decision? No, but it's something simple. Just having a Red Bull, having a Monster, having an energy drink, it makes me happy. I like going to the gym. I go to the gym. Spending time with people who love me, that makes me nice. That makes me feel good. You know? And yeah, like as you slowly start healing more, stuff like that, it just, you don't even need to think about it anymore. But yeah, fair. Being the best version of myself for him, that means a lot. Um, because I know this chat is very delayed, but it's just because eh, I go at my own pace. If I want to speak and stuff, I will. And being the best version, being the best person of myself for him, that means a lot. Um, like he means he means so much to me, you know, and it's the type of thing where it's like I couldn't imagine a life without him, you know, and every time I talk about it, I'm about to cry. I'm such a sappy cunt, but what I will say is it's all the people that are currently in my personal life, they have done a lot to help me, and they are big motivators on why I want to be successful, and I want to make sure they're okay, you know, and I want to make sure if they are feeling down, they can rely on me, you know. And I know because of everything I've been through, I have a lot of survival strategies, I have a lot of stuff that can make me act shitty sometimes. And it's like, I don't want to act shitty because I love you. But the fact you care about me scares me, so I want to push you away. And the fact, and if suddenly you're just tired one day and you act a bit differently, I'm like, oh my God, you're going to leave. Please don't leave. And I have attachment issues. I have issues, and it's like, I want to heal so I don't hurt the people I love. I want to be the best version of myself so I can help the people I love. You know? That's what I consider love. I love someone. I'm gonna be the best version of myself for you. And like everyone has different definitions of love. Everyone has been shown love very differently. But I think being willing to change for someone is beautiful. Like obviously it's not good if you're changing. Oh, I'm changing my hair color. I'm changing my job. I'm changing how I see. If you're changing everything about yourself, like someone loves you, that's toxic. But I mean in the sense where it's like, oh, I have these shitty like for example me, I can't communicate. My communications or skills are shit. So it's like, oh, I want to learn how to communicate for the people I love, so we don't have communication issues because of me. You know. Hey Sasha, Miss Baguette is cool, and the regulars are usually nice as well. Feel free to stay and chat. We hope you continue to get better or can get over time you're dealing with right now. Yeah, no. Hey, at the end of the day, this is a community, and you're welcome here. Sasha, seem nice. I like. Hey, you're welcome. You know, like I plan on making the whole stream thing a lot more regular. So I at the point is at this point it's becoming daily, and there might be the odd day or two where I don't end up hopping on, but sure, look it. You're welcome here. If you're free, pop in, see what happens. Even if you just need something to distract yourself, just pop in. And I agree with Bugsy, treating yourself even if it's just the small things add up and can change your life for the better. Yeah, no, generally, it's like generally you don't like it's crazy. Like I was there, I felt like shit one day. I started crying. I spent 4.50 on Nuggy himself. €4.50. That's around £5 if there's any English people in here, which is basically equivalent to $5. Whatever fucking currency. This Teddy has emotionally supported me. This Teddy, he's been cried into. This Teddy has his own fucking Instagram account. This Teddy Nuggy himself got a birthday cake. I don't even eat cake. I genuinely bought fucking birthday cake just for him. Okay, I might have stolen his liter of Pepsi, which might have been mentioned once or twice in this live. I'm only joking, but yeah, but it's the little shit. When I was there bawling my eyes out before a year ago, I did not expect to get this level of attachment. I didn't expect this Teddy to evoke this much feelings of security and happiness out of me. But here we are, Yes, I just stumbled on this live. Now I can't leave. She's so fun. I appreciate that. I fuck with that. Do you consume liquor? I do have liquor in my bedroom at the moment, but I don't. I'm a very, very odd drinker. I try not to drink because I started drinking way too young, so I quit young. Wow, that's some solid advice right there. Good shit. I try. Like, obviously, my advice won't be the best all the time, but hey, listen, I've been through a lot of shit, and I've made my life way, way better as the times have gone on and stuff like that. The pink light had to go, lads. Sorry about that now, but sure, look at. Yeah, I like, obviously I will try my best with advice and stuff like that, and I might fuck up here and there, but sure, look at. Being the best version you can be for someone else can also create toxic dependency. That they motivate you to is awesome, but it should not be for. See, I agree with you. I have, at the end of the day, even if someone does love you and they do have, and they are healthy for you, the number one person you should love in this world is yourself. Because at the end of the day, well, when you bring kids into the mix, I think you should love your kids more than you love yourself. But like, when it comes to every other person in this world, I think you should love yourself the most. Because at the end of the day, people do die. People do change. You can think you know someone, but the reality is they're putting on a mask and they're manipulating you. I just need to sort out my headphones, lads. Are you connected? Yeah, it's connected there. And it's the type of thing where um being being self-sufficient is always a good thing. If you can do something yourself, you should do it yourself. Obviously, I don't like admitting this, but accepting help is also a very good thing. But overly dependency normally isn't. the safest. Um, you from Ireland. I am indeed. I like you subbed. I appreciate that. I only stumbled across your channel the other evening. You're kind-hearted and very entertaining. I really appreciate that. I see that's the compliments I like. I appreciate that. Actually, I fuck with that. It's hard hiding your emotions, especially if it kind of shows on your arms or the wrist. But it's nice having someone to listen to who will also listen back to what you want to say. Yeah, hey, like at the end of the day, like, um, obviously there is probably people in this live stream who are shitty, but like overall, if someone actually regularly does bother me, they most likely they've probably been through something. They've probably grown from it, and they probably want to heal slash are already healing. you know. And a lot of the encounters I have with people in my community and just the people who watch me and stuff like that, they are very kind-hearted. They are very sweet. And I will try, like, if you do pop in and you do want to speak and if you do want to vent and stuff like that, and if you just want some advice and I'm on live or whatever, just pop on. And if I see your message, I will respond to it. Like, obviously, if it's something if it's something where I'm concerned for your safety, as in you're there and you're being like, I'm gonna do some very extreme things and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm gonna end up concerned because of that, and that's. But like, if it's something, if it's not something, may like, I'm trying to, I'm trying to word this correctly because I was about to word it in a way that sounded very disrespectful to your problems, but I know how difficult your problems are. If it's not life threatening, that's exactly what I was trying to say. Like, if it's not life threatening, I will give you the best advice I can. But if it is life threatening, I feel like that goes above the help I can give you. And I'm not saying that that's what you're considering. It's just I'm basically saying the extent I can go. Hey, listen, I can go this far, but when it goes this far, that's what someone else gotta help you there. That's basically what I'm saying. Nogi is awesome. I agree. That's my awesome son right there.
Battery low.
Fair. That's such a smart place to put the light switch. Oh my god. I actually have 2 light switches in my room. Your perspective is honest and real. No, I try to be as genuine and as real as possible. I don't really like the whole like false and superficial thing. Um Will you replace the liter of Pepsi that you have unrightfully stolen? When you think about it logically, I bought it from Tesco's with my money. So it was my property. And for the photos and for the publicity, it was meant to be his liter of Pepsi, right? But I was the one who bought it, so. Um, she already replaced it and gave Nogi a can of Red Bull. See, he knows what he's speaking about. It's been replaced. It's sugar free as well because I don't know if dinosaurs can have sugar. Um, trust no one. That's some shit I would have said a couple of years back, but trusting people is being human. And even though I don't like admitting it, having people in your life is a good thing. And even though I wish I was perfect and I wish I had to rely on no one, I know that sometimes I feel down. I know sometimes I need help. And the thing is, if you trust no one, why would anyone trust you? It's all about trusting the right people. Thanks so much. Virtual hug back. And no, it's okay. I understand that you don't have every answer. Yeah, I know. Like, it's also the type of thing where it's like, I will obviously let you know if I'm giving you an answer, but I'm not 100% sure about it. You know, like at the end of the day, I'm not qualified in anything really. So, but you look at brain semi work sometimes. So, and what you told me helped me a lot. Well, I really hope it did. You know, I'm really happy to hear that. What happened to your shoulder? I got a collarbone tattoo. Can you try reading the comments faster? I'm a four eyes freak. I'm having a delay. My see the thing is it goes through my first layer of eyes and it needs to go to the other layer and then there's just a delay in reading it. My apologies, but you look at often an ear that is willing to actually listen makes all the difference. Knowing you're being heard is a form of validation of your worth as a person. I agree with that. It's a really shitty feeling when you desperately just want someone to listen to you, you know? And for the longest time, I didn't even want no one to feel bad about me for what happened to me in my childhood and all that and stuff like that. I just wanted someone to be like, fair fucking play, Nisha, you survived that shit. Like, oh my god, that was horrible. It's just kind of the mutual understanding and respect. That's I agree with you. I agree with you. Are you a gamer? Nah. Hey, listen, there's some games I find cool and stuff like that, but that ain't my thing. Um, do you know Cortex, the K-pop group? Some people might be willing to kill me, but I don't listen to K-pop. That ain't my thing. I listen to man whore music. Like you'd actually think I'm a piece of shit by the music I listen to. Um, what happens after you get a tattoo? Does the area swell? My collarbone is currently a bit bruised at the moment, and hopefully it won't swell. It ain't swelling at the moment. It's just bruised to fuck at the moment. But yeah, what music? Fuck boy, man whore, male slut. You know. Hey, that last comment is crazy. You're my Discord. Oh, don't get the fuck out of here. Ugh. I'll probably pop in at your lives, but for now, I'm gonna sleep because it's actually 3 a.m. for me. Well, Sasha, fuck me. I hope I said your name right. Fuck my accent. Uh, yeah. Anyway, sleep well. Mind yourself. 3 a.m. is late as fuck. To be fair now. And hey, listen. If you want to pop in, it's your personal decision. At the moment, I'm currently doing daily ones at the moment, and just mind yourself. And it's up to you whether you want to pop in it again, but you are more than welcome here. You know. You said my name right. Don't worry. Perfecto. Perfecto. Now get your arse to bed now. Sleep. Sleep is a necessity. Even though I don't like that. I'm a caffeine addict, but yes, you do need sleep. Um, you're so freaking pretty. I'm crying. I'd 100% make you an OC. OC in my head. I fuck with that. Hell yeah. Well, hell yeah. I'd be someone's original character in their heads. Fuck it. That's. Hey, last fucking stream I was getting absolutely abused. This one you know, you're a good person. I try to be. Thank you for saying that. I do try to be. Like obviously I can be a cunt sometimes.
And obviously, I have done shitty things I regret and stuff like that. But like, I try to have my best intentions with people nowadays. Did Sasha say thank you for the advice and motivation? Yes, she did. Yeah. No, she seemed like a really nice person to be fair to her. Damn, I want to get made someone's character too. Well, you got to be as cool as me, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go put my ass in the bed now. Yeah, yeah. See. This is a dictatorship. Yeah, I rule. I rule. Yeah, I said people listen to me. This is the only control I've ever had in my life. Let me just get an ego trip at the moment. I'm a dictator. Dictator Baguette around here, you know. I would be such a horrible dictator. I would be a horrible dictator. How to become cool? Become Irish. Nah, most Irish people aren't cool at all. I'm just the exception. Fair. Yeah. Fair. I will be back in a minute. I just genuinely need to be in the bathroom. I'll genuinely just be like 36. Woo. Fair. I am back. Ooh, UT. Oh, thanks, girl. Thank you. Um, you would make a good director. That might be a positive, negative complaint. You know what?
That's reload.
Fair. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. Yeah. Fairs. Yeah. No. No, I'm just happy I could help someone. You know. Hey, who knew an idiot could help people? No, but you look at fair. You know. People take it some type of way when I call myself an idiot and I lack intelligence and stuff like that. And they think it's like me having low self esteem. But to be honest with you, it's just I know intelligence and stuff like that, that's a spectrum, you know. And I just know for a fact there's people who are way more intelligent than me. So I know I'm not stupid, but I just think I'm like around like average intelligence. Around that, you know. But like see the thing is I feel like hey, honestly, I think intelligence is cool, stuff like that, but it's doesn't matter. Fair. More of a jester. Yeah, I agree with that. Are you an Irish lady? I'm indeed. How's the body count going? Well, if anyone didn't get contacts for that last time, he's saying body count, but what well, actually, I don't know their gender. Bugsy is saying that my block list, not my body count, my block list. And it is honestly, it's gone into fucking triple figures at this point. But sure, look at, you know, hi, how are you? To be honest with you, I'm just kind of tired. I'm kind of waiting to fuck off to bed and just see, you know, I'm doing okay though. I hope you're doing good too.
Being able to be yourself is a big win. Agreed. What time is it for you over there? It's 5 p.m. It is 11 p.m. for me. So, like, nighttime at the moment. Thoughts on English? English as a language, it's a privilege that it's a privilege that I'm able to speak in English, and English people themselves, yeah, they're chill. Yeah, fair. Like a cousin of mine or some shit like English, you know. Oh, oof! I think yesterday the block list doubled. The comments were, oh, they were fucking crazy yesterday. Are you trans? No. Support them though. You know, fair. Hi, if I may ask, where are you from? I'm from Ireland. It's 11 p.m. for me, and I'm English. Fair. Yeah, for a long time I thought there was like an hour difference between Ireland and England, but then like when I went over to England, it was like when I was a kid, so I probably just like didn't check the time. Fair. So, are you a woman? That's for you to decide. I'm a figment of your imagination. You know. What did I do today? I went to work. I got food after. I did a bit of shopping. And I went for a walk. I actually filmed a video and I just went to edit that one. I just like, oh, fucking life. You know, that's all I really did. Yeah. Hey, listen, what can I say? The 9 to 5 actually just take your days away. Do you know the ironic part is like, do you know the way whenever someone talks about the whole like manosphere, not the manosphere, when everyone talks about the whole like Matrix and escaping the Matrix, they always talk about the 9 to 5. The hours I've agreed to in my work contract are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You know, maybe I really do need to escape the Matrix. You deserve the best. I appreciate that, and I think you deserve the best too. Yeah. I wonder if the people who I've hid, if they realize that I've hidden them. They surely have. The hell is going on here? An idiot is just speaking to their phone camera. Yeah. How's the fitting going? Bugsy, if I didn't recognize your profile or name, you would end up on the block list. I don't even know. I know what you're suggesting. I don't even know what you're asking me though. Draw fuck with it, just fair. Oh, editing. Editing. Oh, fucking hate that. I don't do that. Fuck editing. Oh, don't say that word around me. I don't like it. Fuck CapCut. I don't like dealing with that shit. So, you from Boston? I am Irish. I'm the furthest way away from Boston. Don't call yourself an idiot. Maybe I am too negative on myself. Hi again. Okay, I'll go put my ass back in the bed. You need sleep, girl. You need sleep. Jesus. Go to sleep. Please. Please, me and Nuggy want you to go to bed. That's like a double whammy. The mother and the son wanting you to go to bed. You know. Damn autocorrect. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? No, Julia. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck is he even trying to suggest? I was like, well, fair. But you know what? Actually, doing the whole live streaming thing has made my sleep schedule a lot better. And it avoids me scrolling on reels. You know, it was a joke. Watch the movie The Town. I don't watch films. I don't like films. Controversial take. I don't fucking like films. No, I like TV shows. I love TV shows. I can't stand fucking films though. It's like how like why are you giving me a plot in 4 hours that isn't enough to make me feel attached to the characters? And if I don't feel attached to the characters, I don't give a fuck what happens. You know, and I is like I'm so sick of earphones. I'm so sick of headphones. Like I know that there is like I know there is like movie series and stuff like that where it's like there's like so many prequel sequels all there and like you slowly do get attached to the characters and stuff like that. But then like just put on some UK Shameless, you know? Fair. I think I might end up popping off in like 10, 20 years. Why are you always sweating? Um, I'm Irish and I can't handle this fucking heat. Lol, I like movies. Fair. Hey, listen, we all like different shit, you know? I like TV shows, you like movies, you know? Whatever makes us happy. Lazy Town is better. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, lads. My fucking brain commute, my like brain, like the cogs are not cogging no more. They're like, oh, let me sleep, and I'm like, no, I had 600 milligrams of caffeine. I can't sleep. No, how much caffeine do I have today? I think I already. I think I had like 400 milligrams. That's nothing for me. Whew. Eh, get him addicted, Joe. Yeah, he's an addict now. Drink the caffeine notes. Chug, chug, chug. Are you okay there? Yeah, no, I'm dead. That's I just falling asleep. I'm perfectly fine. Maybe not mentally, but physically, yeah. Bit painful to tattoo and all that, but Miss Baguette, yes. The heat puts me off coffee. That's fucking desperate. Hey, but God damn it. Fairs. Fair. I'm gonna be so fucking rude. Do you have any final questions for me or anything like that? Because I'm gonna like end up hopping off in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Numeros. Minutes. 2 minutes. Fuck me, I've always been bad at speaking French. I could just about pass the exams because I knew what to fucking write, but I can never say French. I'm like, s'il vous plaît, I'm like, merci. Poor Nuggy, he won't be able to sleep tonight. It's okay. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't need to sleep. More caffeine, Nugs, more caffeine. No, I don't like Red Bull. I don't like Red Bull. Shut the fuck up. He's happy. He's safe. He's safe here. I swear to God, he's happy. He loves Red Bulls. He loves caffeine. Help me. I don't like Red Bull. Nuggy sleeps while mum is at work. Yeah, no, see, you get it. In this economy, I can't afford the child. The fucking. I can't afford childcare. Okay, he needs to stay awake. He needs to sleep when I'm at home. Okay, he needs to sleep when I go. You know that's why he drinks Red Bulls. You know you get it. Okay, I can't afford to do both. It'll give him wings. Yeah, he's gonna start growing wings at the back. You know, fair. You ever do two Red Bulls at once? I assume you ever do two at once. I bet you could. Like two Red Bulls at the same time. Yeah, I could definitely chug two Red Bulls at the same time. Fair. Hello to Have. I recognize your profile. You're really chill. Welcome back to the life. Um, poor Nisha. She'll be trying to sleep while Nuggy is perishing due to Red Bull energy boost, and Nuggy can sleep all day while she's working. No, see that's how it works. That's how it works. In this economy, you gotta force force your kids to have Red Bull because they gotta be awake when you sleep because you gotta fuck off for work. It's hard being a single mom to a dinosaur. Fucking brutal out here, lads. Teach Nuggy how to edit your video. Teach Nuggy how to edit your videos. Honestly, that's like child labor, but I fuck with it. I like your thinking. I like that. When does the train start? I don't know what you're asking me. Question though, is Nuggy the kid or the adult? Fuck you. No, you just throw digs at me. Fuck you, dude. I'm the adult here. She's so immature, isn't she? I'm the adult. Fair. I have a GAO. I'm an adult. I've a job. I pay rent. I pay taxes. Okay. Nuggy is my child. Hello, my little leprechaun. That's fucking terrifying. God damn, I honestly think you'd rather me call. I think I'd rather be called sweetheart or some cringy shit like that or honey bun. Little leprechaun is fucking crazy, man. You funny, I appreciate that. Legit 10,000 IQ technique. Don't need a babysitter when Nuggy is sleeping through the day. Agreed. It's cost effective. A can of Red Bull you know, is like what, like €2, maybe three if you're getting it from expensive shop. A babysitter, you gotta pay him fucking minimum wage. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna risk him having a heart attack. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. The reaction was worth it. Yeah, I know. Like I can't act like a child sometimes, but sure, look at hey, it's all laughs. Fair. Honeybee. I said honey bun. Don't make it honeybee, okay? Hi, I'm Alex. How are you? Do I know you? How am I? Fucking tired as a motherfucker, but shut up. So, when do we get the tattoo reveal? When it's healed. I'll give it another couple of days, and then it probably won't need the fucking cling film, and then I'll show you. But at the current moment, she's kind of healing there at the moment, so you know. Oh, fuck my life. Oh, sleep deprivation. Oh, I hope you up at like 7, lads. Could be worse though. Could be worse. Generally, well, I set my alarm for 7, and I end up getting up at like half 7. It's like a routine at this point. And let me take out the clock clip and just go. Ooh, girl, 2 minutes is now 5 minutes. Go sleep. Oh, well, you know what? I agree with you. Okay, lads. Do you have any final questions for me? You know, any final questions for me there? It seems she's high. Who knows? I know. I'm honestly, I don't take anything. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do anything. I'm just like really sleep deprived. You know. Yeah. So I'm just gonna. I'm currently at 50 minutes. No, oh, it's 80 minutes. It's 80 minutes 30 seconds. When it hits 82, I will leave. Yeah. Why are you still here? I'm waiting till the live has been on for 82 minutes. So I'll be on here for like another minute. So if you have any final questions or anything, you got like a minute and 10 seconds to type them out. Fair. Yeah. I'm very particular. I can't leave when it's like an uneven figure. I'm strange like that. But okay. Mm, good. No one should. By the way, are you Republican or Democrat? Since you asked for a question, um, basically asking, am I left or right leaning? I'm in the middle, but I'm left leaning. But like, I wouldn't be big into politics. I just kind of make my own opinions and stuff like that. You know, do you take pre-workout stimulates? I used to, not anymore. To be honest with you, I'm just lazy. I take creatine though. Good night. Good night to you, Travis Bada. Good luck with work. And yeah, that's what you said on Wednesday. Then it went over 2 hours. Agreed. Sweet dreams, dear. See you next time. See you next time, dude. Well, I hope you get a good night's sleep because we all need some sleep tonight. Hello to whoever said hello to me. I'm actually leaving. Nisha, you're the best. Hope to see you soon at another live. Bye bye to Nuggy. The best emotional support teddy bear. Agreed. Now, I don't really care about politics unless it comes to Christianity. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm actually heading off now. Thank you for saying I'm the best. Bye bye to everyone who's popped in, and I will be doing a stream tomorrow. I'm trying to make the streams daily at this point, you know. Bye bye.